A San Diego continuing care facility is about to close, and officials worry that the only two centers like it in San Diego are next.
Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance joins us to explain that would leave thousands of people without the care they need. Kristen.
Yeah, guys, 30,000 patients receive care at these facilities in California every year. These are people who need serious care after a hospital stay like surgery or some other procedure, but they're not ready to go home. Hospital officials tell me there's just one way to save these centers, and that's through legislation being heard today. Dorothy Ward was sent to the Palomar Continuing Care Center after a bad fall where she broke both shoulders, but now she feels and looks great.
I'm 92 years old.
I didn't believe her either.
Yes, I am.
Next to her hospital bracelet she showed me to prove her age are two beautifully beaded bracelets.
One of the nurses here made this bracelet.
Ward was here 9 months. Others have lived here for as long as 18 years. She said the nurses here become more than caretakers.
When they leave, I cry. It's just one of those things. They're like family.
As Ward prepares to go home, her new family members must look for new jobs. The center is closing at the end of August. The hallways, nurses' stations, even the fish tanks are cleared out.
Good morning again.
The center's director, Steve Gold, walks the empty halls. His office is filled with boxes. He said Med-Cal budget cuts and the changes to reimbursement forced the center to close. They used to receive 86 cents on the dollar in reimbursement. Now they get 50 cents.
It's devastating.
Gold said this will happen to the other 100 hospital-based facilities around the state unless AB 900 is passed. The legislation would cap reimbursement rates at current rates, so facilities would receive $416 per day per patient.
There isn't a way that any of those facilities can survive their financial rate cuts,
leaving people like Ward with no options.
Why? Because where else would I have gone if this facility wasn't here for me to come to?
Now, I just learned in the last hour that AB 900 was put on hold. It will be heard again at the end of the month. And 80 people at Palomar had to find a new place to stay. Ward is going home. A dozen patients still don't know where they're going to end up. 130 people will be laid off. I'm Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance.